Hello, friends, and welcome to High Five Live. I am so excited to be here with two of my best buddies in the world and to announce something special today. You guys want to say hi real quick? Tell them your names and where you're from.
David Palmer coming live from my very first day of school, just ended in person, masked all day. And so I'm just happy to be breathing fresh air in beautiful Thatcher, Arizona. So,
And I'm Ganel-Lyn Condie coming from my office, my home office in Lehi, Utah, and excited to be with two of my favorite brothers ever.
Just a couple days ago, we were all together, and so
I know.
We're back to
I know.
the virtual world, and I miss you guys already, and we have made so many friends right through these couple of years on High Five Live, and then especially doing the virtual church history tour, and then seeing everybody's comments. Wow, so many incredible comments last week on our get together video, and so thank you all. We think you're amazing, and honestly, we can't wait to meet you. We know that right now time easy, but we can't wait to meet you, give you not just a virtual high five, but a real high five, and maybe even a hug, because I know Ganel-Lyn's a hugger.
Warning. I should have like a warning right on the banner. Warning, Ganel-Lyn will hug you whether you hug or not.
Right. So, but we're so excited right now to announce something that has been on our mind and in our heart for a while, but we felt like right now was the best time to tell you that we're going to start something new. So I'm going to turn over to Dave to give a little bit of an announcement for you guys. And it's going to be awesome.
Should I do a drum roll?
Yeah, please jump.
Yeah.
You might have caught our little subtle hint up here in Ganel-Lyn's corner. Here is our new logo for a sister company. I don't know if company is the right word, but we are going to start, like Kori said, we've come to love you and go through things with you and watch miracles happen. And we just really want to meet you. And one of the ways we figured we could do that is to go on some trips together or tours together. And so High Five Live is really excited to announce that we are going to start doing some tours. We met this on.
Oh no, where'd Dave go?
Oh no. You broke the internet. Okay.
Back. Am I back?
That was everybody was so excited it broke the internet for a second, but we're back.
Dave,
Yeah, it's viral.
Dave just went up
viral.
the Star Trek spaceship and then came back
I
down.
was translated for a minute. So we are going to and wanted to do a cruise. We mentioned that we're going to do a senior trip, and that's going to come in July, and we're going to take the youth on a 10-day senior trip, and more of that information will be forthcoming. But the three of us are going to spend a week together on an Alaskan cruise with Norwegian's brand new ship called the Norwegian Bliss. And we are going to go into some of the most beautiful country in the world and spend 7 days together. And we will have nightly workshops or presentations by the three of us. We've each got our little things that we've, I guess, our worldly accomplishments. Our biggest accomplishment is that we're married and we are a couple.
Not to each other.
Not to each other. In fact, while we're together on this cruise, Ganel-Lyn will be having a special occasion.
My husband and I will celebrate our 30th anniversary on this cruise, and he has been sweet enough to say, "Yup, let's do this," because he knows my love for my High Five Live family, and we've always wanted to do an Alaskan cruise, and so I'd love to have our High Five Live friends and family join us in person and celebrate. 30 years is a pretty big deal, don't you guys think?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a big deal. That's a really big deal.
Yeah.
In fact, let me tell you a little of the logistics for those of you that are just like, okay, get to it. I want on. I'm in, right? No. But Norwegian Cruise Line right now, one reason we decided to break the news to you right now is Norwegian Cruise Line is doing, of course, the cruise companies are probably wanting to book for next year. They're anxious to get started, but they're doing an employee pricing for everyone right now. And then if you put our group ID in, you'll actually get an additional 10% off. So if you don't want to listen to anything Kori, Dave, or Ganel-Lyn say, you could book this, save 30%, and never actually even show your face. Just pretend like you've never seen us before, and
We
just
could
enjoy the
Like,
discount.
like, go
We could
watch
give you
some
a
whales.
hug when you get on the boat and just be like, later.
We're like, they look really familiar. I've seen some comments by that guy before, but no. So we are. This is actually going to save money. The group of us going together is going to save us all money. And I've been on Alaskan cruise. It's probably I've cruised a little bit, quite a bit. Not I don't know, a mid-range cruiser. And Alaska by far is our favorite. You're seeing all kind of wildlife. The ports we're going to go to are amazing. And so we are going to put on this. We're going to pin the first comment on this post when we're done. Will be the group number and the person you will call. Her name is Tori Hamilton. And you'll call Tori and tell her, I want to go with the High Five Live tour group, and give them the group number that's on there, and she can get you booked. It's only $125 a person deposit, and that will hold your place. And then you can ask your husband when he gets home. No, but again, there's only
Look
actually
at
like
this
2
guy's
hours left of
problem.
that sale.
And then we'll
You
resolve
deserve
all
it.
those
Just book it.
concerns
No.
at our workshops on the cruise. We'll give you some tools.
Yeah.
We'll
They're not-
repair the marriage.
Dave, I'm just looking in the comments
No.
here. I think there's a little bit of confusion still on whether this is for high school seniors or if this is for couples.
That's what I was going to say. The senior tour is not for seniors over 65, for some of us that are fast approaching that age. The senior cruise, the senior tour is for seniors in high school or about to be seniors in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this cruise, right?
Yeah, that's the senior trip. Yep.
But this trip is for couples or singles that want to come, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's correct.
So yeah, this one, a lot of you did make comments that you wanted to, when we said we were doing a senior trip, you were like, we want to get, and really the truth is we love the youth a lot, but we haven't got to know the youth like we've got to know you. And that's where we were like, we've got to do something with our audience, the people that listen to us every day and that we've come to love. And so, yes, this is for open. You can take your whole family. The discount's going to work for any cabin. If you want an inside cabin, you want to go real cheap and just not cheap. I mean, it's Alaskan cruise, but if you want to be less expensive and go inside, you can get a window, you can get a balcony. I would recommend, again, this is not, anyways, I've done it before. And if you're ever going to do a balcony, Alaskan cruise might be where you want to do it. A lot of the other ones, you're just out at sea and you don't really see much on the balcony. But in Alaska, you're seeing waterfalls and you're seeing bear and you're seeing whales. And so if you were going to do an upgrade on a cruise, it might be this one, but it doesn't matter to us either way. But anyways, please, please, please call Tori, tell her you're in, and we, all 3 of us, and we wish the whole team can go, and that may happen in another date where we'll do more together. But like I say, we've all had different reasons why we wanted to do, or maybe why we felt like we could do a couples cruise. I know Kori just finished a master's degree, and I don't remember exactly what it was called. Kori, you'll have to remind us. But
Family and Human Development is my master's I just finished. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a minor in psychology. I don't know if that gets me anything, but Alex Boyer thinks I'm a therapist. So if Alex Boyer calls me a therapist, then I'll take it.
That's legit.
And I've got a math. Can you hear me, Kori?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
can hear
you. Sorry, I might be delayed a little.
I've lost audio, I think, on mine, but can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me? Okay. Anyway, I've got a master's degree in counseling and human relations as well. And so we have some ideas, some things we've learned through schooling, but most of it's just wanting to be together, wanting to give some thoughts about collaborative effort on how we can improve our relationships with Christ and with each other. And then just sit down and have dinner together and visit and go on an excursion together. And so we are more than excited to announce this, and there will be more of this to come. Like Ganel-Lyn's logo up there, there will be more tours to come, and we're excited to announce it. But this is our first one. We're rolling it out, and this is our chance to be together as a full audience,
For
family members together.
For those that haven't gone on a cruise, I went on my first cruise right before the pandemic hit. Like we got home and a couple weeks later, everything shut down. And I wanted to really understand why cruises are great. And I think it allows you to have like this one base where you just unpack, you always have your food, and then you can go on the excursions, you can rest. And when you're on a cruise and there are groups there, it's great because you can connect. We met some awesome strangers. So it would be awesome to have a High Five Live excuse, right? And for those that know me from Women of Worth Wednesday and other things that I've done, you know, I think one of the things that we really share and value on High Five Live is authentic stories and real life that's happening. And so, you know, I think that's really what I try to bring to the conversation. And I know both Dave and Kori value it as well, is that the gospel's for real life. And there's a lot going on in 2020 that's hard. And so what a great excuse to say for Christmas this year, we're booking a cruise for our family and we're not going to worry about anything else. Because for me, I've gone through enough like job losses, starting over, illnesses, death, my sister's suicide to know that memories are what I value. That's where I want to put my money, is in memory making. And so what a better way to go. You can unpack, you're in the same bed every night, and then you can have uplifting conversations and devotionals with our team. So I think it's a great investment in your family or in your marriage, or even if you're single, bring some friends. And connection right now is so low because of the pandemic. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. And I just echo what Ganel-Lyn said there about this opportunity to connect. We have and to get this tour or this cruise right now at 30% off is pretty incredible. If you call within the next couple hours, they'll do that. But just another thought that I've had is how cool this will be to go with these two people. I've had the opportunity to travel with both of them and doing speaking, or Dave and I, we just did that virtual church history tour. And seriously, friends, these are the best two people to go on a trip with, because they're so fun, so energetic. They're going to bring so much light to your life, and just to have the opportunity to get to know them better. I'm pumped, and I hope you'll be pumped as well to come and join us. And like Dave said, you can come and just, you know, wave and then go do your own thing. We're okay with that. We won't be offended. But if you do come to some of the nightly things that we're in the process of planning right now, they are going to be a blast. Like, we're going to tell some fun stories. We're going to play some games. It's going to be so much fun, and we'd love to have you guys all join us. So anything else you guys want to add?
I'm good. I think I did my pitch. I would just love to meet people in person, and I think it's awesome that we have the opportunity to be in person and to like be hopeful, right? About there's so much in the news right now playing out that's like so much vulnerability and unknown, right? I think it's really an act of faith when we say, hey, I'm gonna push the button and I'm gonna plan. And I know Norwegian Cruise is a really good cruise line to cover, you know, that risk factor that you may be feeling. And I'm excited to be both with Kori and with Dave, because I always leave our conversations better. And so a whole week together, I hope you guys still like me after that. I'm just saying.
I'm back. I can hear you now. Sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We covered you.
Sorry about
No, it's fine.
I will say to that point too, those of you that are afraid of being around us too much, it's still a cruise ship. You still have your agency. You can go and do whatever you want and see us whenever you want. But definitely those of you that are like, I don't know if I want to be around those three that long. It's going to be a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of different excursion opportunities. So again, like I mentioned before, if you just want a great discount on a cruise, this is the best one I've heard of. And Ganel-Lyn made a great point, and I did talk to the tour specialist about it, and she did say it's absolutely 100% refundable if the cruise cancels for any reason. So
we had another question. Natalie Dixon came on later. Natalie, there will be the details posted in the comments when we're done with the live stream. That's when we can add that graphic, and you'll have all the information there to call our contact and book with our code. That if that answers your question, Natalie, thanks for asking.
And I do know
And the date,
Lisa said dates. So it's May 29th through June 5th of 2021. So it's a 7-day cruise out of Seattle, comes back into Seattle. The airfare would be on your own, of course, but then you book through Norwegian, and we would go together from there. We would have a little meet and greet, and we'd have the opportunity to have some rooms there on the cruise where we can get together and have some workshops and some things like that. And again, nightly dinner time that we can get together and have dinner together. And so there'll be some awesome opportunities. So those of you coming, sorry, go ahead.
No, just that this is, Lindsay's asking for a quick recap. This is the formal announcement of the High Five Live tours, and we're going to be planning a youth event later in the summer for seniors that are in high school, but this is for families and couples and singles that want to go on an Alaskan cruise. And the 3 of us on the High Five Live team will be there headlining. And Lindsay, the most important thing is I'll be celebrating my 30th wedding anniversary on June 1st. So you're all going to join in, and my husband has agreed to, he knows my love for High Five Live, so he's going to come and we're going to celebrate my 30th. That's not the priority, but it is going to happen.
No, that is the party. That is why we're going right there.
That's right.
And that we didn't know that when we first found this cruise. We realized, but that is perfect, and we love that. We are celebrating the Condie's 30th wedding anniversary. It's gonna be the best party ever. So,
hey, and we better get off too, because Tori's only going to be available for a little longer, and so jump on again. That I don't know. There is a chance Norwegian extends that, but if you get on their website right now, I think it says 2 hours and something minutes for that 20%. If you miss that 20%, it's still a good deal. You still get the 10% on top of the cruise, whatever cabin you book. Somebody asked about pricing, but we can't tell pricing because it will totally depend on what cabins you book. And there is, again, there's different levels inside of there. So make sure you ask, is there any, if I want an inside cabin, is this the best deal I can get? Because some of them are maybe going to pay all the fees up front, stuff like that. So just feel free to ask Tori and let her know that you're in on this and that you're going to join us. And we hope that a lot of you do. We hope this is an opportunity for all of you to strengthen your testimony, your commitment to each other and to Christ. And that's our goal with this cruise to Alaska in June.
Plus unlimited ice cream and unlimited hugs from me free the whole week.
You decide which one's better, right?
The same.
Pricing right there. All right. Well, thank you, friends. We love you. Please reach out over Messenger or however, if you have some questions for us. But the main person you want to talk to is Tori. And again, we'll post that phone number on this and probably throw it in the description as well, so you can call her. But love you, friends.
If you try to call and it's busy, it's because everybody else is trying right now too. So first come, first serve. No. Okay. Good luck, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.